Farah, I don't know if you've ever been in a band, but don't you think it's fun to think of names for bands that could have been?
Oh yes, especially when you're chilling with friends on a rainy Sunday afternoon. Like Load Shedding, who only play unplugged.
Good one. Many band names are chosen mainly to grab the public's attention, but an up-and-coming Durban outfit is proud to evoke its roots. So let's hear it for Black City.
Mela met up with the band at a popular Durban venue.
If you're into music and from the Durban area, you'll definitely have heard of Black City and probably listened to them as well. When they asked me to join them on location at the Chairman for their new music video shoot, it was an invitation I couldn't miss.
Girl I'd like to meet has a home and a heart on Villa Street.
Founded by vocalist Nessun Patha, Black City features the talents of co-vocalist Yogan Naidu, with Burton Naidu on keyboards, Dylan Canny on drums and Llewellyn Chetty on bass.
I heard Villa Street on the radio and loved it. What's the story behind that song?
Villa Street celebrates a very unique street in South Africa in the fact that it's the only street pub in the world, actually, that celebrates two Nobel Peace Prize laureates. That's Nelson Mandela and Desmond Tutu. And the song is a celebration of that, and also a celebration of South African culture and how far the country has come.
Listen, Black City is a fairly new band. How did you guys come together?
This bunch of talented musicians and myself, we met 6 months to a year ago, and our lead singer and songwriter, Yogan, and I actually met at a common function. We realized we shared common musical interests and just a common vision for music.
Now, what inspired the name Black City?
Black City represents an area in Grey Street in the apartheid days that almost was a little spring of talent and musical knowledge, and we're a throwback to that. We're celebrating culture and diversity and the music that's defined a generation.
How would you describe Black City's style of music?
Black City is more modern, funky, yet a lot of meaning behind them.
Will you let me play the drums?
Sure, why not?
You will have to guide me or I will go wild in it.
You just put your foot on this pedal here.
Yes. Okay guys, give me a beat. I think I'll stick to my presenting job and hand you back these. Thank you, though. On to the next member with a very cool instrument. What kind of guitar is this?
This is a bass guitar.
Do you play any other?
I do, yeah, and there, just to mess around, but bass is my speciality.
And now to Mr. Quick Fingers. Burton, do you feel that Durban can musically challenge other main centres in South Africa?
I definitely think so, and I think it's more, not so much about challenging other hubs, but more about creating great South African music together as a community.
Yogan, you are the lead singer of Black City. How did the band come together? Was it easygoing? Did it flow well? Or did you have to develop your own style?
Not that easy, actually, because we come from different backgrounds. So Burton, he has a jazz sensibility. Nessun comes from a hip-hop rap background. I write music that is more of a rock, soul, sort of urbanized perspective. So at first it was difficult getting these three elements together, but it actually worked for us because Black City now has its own sound, which is a very, very hybrid sound. And it's almost definitive in the sense that when you hear a Black City song, you know that's Black City.
As a lead singer, which other lead singers and musicians inspire you?
Sting, most importantly, a guy called Neil Finn from a group called Crowded House, Busi Mashashlela, who's a local guy, Sunny Pillay, who is an icon in this country.
What advice would you give to young aspiring musicians?
It's an industry built on rejection. So if you can handle rejection well and you can stay at it, I'd say keep the day job, do this on a part-time basis, and when this explodes, you go for it full-time.
And we'd like to wish you everything of the best in the future.
Thank you, but just hold on, we have one more thing for you. Ness. what we've done, because Black City is such a socially conscious group, we've written another song, and this might just be our next single, right?
Yeah, it's
So
called
we're
Poundstone.
Yeah, we're gonna do an acoustic version for you. So understand this is very raw, no production values, but it's gonna be, it's very, very earthy. Okay, it's called Heart of Stone. There's a place in my city where the lonely people go to hide. And there's a space in my city where a warm heart should be beaten inside. And there's a roll call every morning upon the poet and the priest, and their numbers are slowly falling because the city spits out what it eats. The city's got a heart, but it's a heart of stone. The city's got a heart, but it's a heart that's cold. Yeah.
That was amazing, guys. I must admit, I feel very privileged to have listened to that song before everyone else. Raw or not, that song certainly had soul. I have no doubt that Black City has a very bright future ahead of them.